everybody. This is Jason, Zombie Collector, and I received out of the blue a care package from none other than Cucumber Man. Now, most people think Cucumber Man is a kind of like a Pokemon. Maybe Cucumber Man is from Nippon, Japan. However, in his mother tongue, his madre, it is Papino Man. So I'm assuming this is kind of like one of those tit for tat. He sent me a care package because I had, as you view, I watched this video. I was calling him up and he was not wanting to take my call. He was like, I don't do phones, especially not with that cracker Jason in Indiana. But he took it anyways. And then I told him I can get him some stuff at my local card shop because they've remained open during the whole scenario we've had going on here in the world. And I helped him with the sets. He had some sets he wanted to put together. So I guess this is him getting me back. However, because I know how he is, he had to make some stuff pretty funny. So the very first card I see sitting on top is this card here. I'm going to call him Yuki Gurel. UCL Gurel. And Pepino Man knows I can't stand this mofo. He is the POS who made fun of Yu Darvish during the playoffs in 2017 by referencing his eyes, and he got caught on camera doing that, doing the whole slanty eye thing, making fun of Darvish as he was pitching towards the Astros. That where after he got lit up, but now we know the reason why he was getting lit up was because they were cheating, which even makes him look even worse that no one is even really talking about, because not only were they cheating and they scouted all the pitches that Kershaw and Darvish and anybody else they threw up there had, that so they're already cheating. So it was like, obviously it was like a little kid going up there off of a tee for these professionals. Then he was putting insult to injury by making fun of the way Darvish looked because he's being Darvish is half Japanese and half Iranian, so he's not even full Japanese. But still, regardless, he was making fun of him. Now, all I got to say is if this player here was white, if this POS was white, he would have got not only fined, which is what happened to him. I think he got fined. He had like some kind of, I don't even know if he had any game suspension. He might have just got a slap on the wrist. But you guarantee you could take it to the bank, or the Japanese, the Ginko, and he would have, if he was white, he would have been fined a lot more money, guaranteed. Definitely would have been suspended, I don't know how many games. He might have even been kicked out of Major League Baseball, and then he would have been shunned and shamed for the rest of his life. But we know because he is a non-white person, he gets the pass. So there's 3-minute history for you. The next up, we have Chloe Kim with the NFL. I'm assuming she is a running back. This is Fangs of the Game. And Kim is a Korean last name. As far as the native of Korea. Now, she's probably an American, I'm sure. But don't ask that to Yulia Gorilla because, he'd probably make fun of her. Then we have Eugenio Suarez, not Asian, but this card has a lot going on. This card is fantastic. Look at that action. This is numbered. Oh, I didn't even realize that. 22 out of 99. Wow. There at the bottom. You can't hardly even see the number. If you look, let me see if I try to get up there. Can you see? Right down there is a number. There you go. You can kind of see it. But anyways, so that was a cool card. Next up, we have a triple play real feel authentic baseball bat. Not game used. I'm going to say this came from Altuve's bat, possibly. I'm just going to say that's Altuve's bat. And I didn't know you could even pull these out of a pack of cards, but that's interesting. So you have a game used bat, authentic baseball bat. So that's like, it could have been my son's baseball league. They could have pulled that bat out of a box and then put that in there. I'm saving this for the very last. Then we have this really shiny card of Tsuyoshi Nishioka with some Chinese dude. And on this card, which I love this card here. I've never seen this card. It's World Baseball Classic Counterparts. So you have this. This guy has not made it to America and probably won't because this was from 2006, I believe. So I'm sure he's not playing anymore in Japan. And if he is, he's way past his prime to be playing here now. Then we have an autograph, Chris Coghlan. Colin, I might be mispronouncing. This is numbered out of 250. And you have that there. He knows I love just collecting autographs in general. I'm just a TTMer, kind of, sort of, but mostly I just love autographs, even if it's nobody really cares about. But we got this guy here. This autograph is actually not too shabby. So good for him. Then I remember these back in, was this 87, 88 Sport Flicks? Look at that, dude. This is, if you can, oh, there it is, the Cincinnati Reds jacket. I used to have that exact same jacket, guys. My dad bought me that for I was probably about 12, maybe 13. I had that exact, I am not even kidding you, with the white on there, with the white on the sleeves and around the neck. I had that exact same jacket in 1988. So, yeah, I would have been about 12 years old then. No, I would have been about 10 because I was born in 78. So, yeah, I'd been 10 or 11 years old when I got that jacket. Man, I rocked that jacket with my mullet in the late 80s. Then, and then obviously I'm sure he's messing with me because here's another autograph, and it's of Chinese Taipei. And it's a Chinese autograph there of this guy, Chen Sin Chen. I'm sure I mispronounced it, but I don't know much about Chinese pronunciation. But Chinese Taipei, it goes back to when everybody sends me stuff, which I appreciate, but obviously it's like the same thing about, Caesar, he's Mexican, but if I'm like sending him players from Puerto Rico and Venezuela and Ecuador and Paraguay and Brazil and, all these other countries, it's like, it's all the same, right? No, it's not the same. And if you know any different, because I always, Jonathan, Cuban Collector, I'm always calling him Essay. I'm always saying que paso and all this kind of things that really Cubans don't really say. Man, he gets all bent out of shape, and I'll say, you like tacos, right? And he's like, hey, man, I'm Cuban. We do Cuban sandwiches, and we do this. And I'm like, it's all the same. He's like, don't you say that. So, he knows how I feel about it. But, people send me Chinese guys, Taiwanese guys, Korean guys, whatever. And so here you go. But it's another autograph, which I think is cool. This one's pretty cool here. This is, I think, lacrosse. Drew Westervelt. But it's a game-used lacrosse patch. There you go. And it's from the Outlaws. So there you go, Outlaw. It actually says game-used lacrosse. So, and it's a rookie maybe also. So there you go. So my lacrosse collection had just went up by one. And then lastly, all these cards are great. I appreciate the thought because Pepino Man, Caesar sends very thoughtful care packages. But him and I have a connection with movies. We talk movies on a pretty regular basis. And he sent me this one right here. And he sent me something similar before. It was with a milk carton. And it's from the movie. They came out like 1994, I believe, is the original. Said it's the Kevin Smith ode to convenience stores in New Jersey clerks. And here, you have Randall. Next to the convenience store was a VHS shop that he never really even was at. And this is the membership card there. Of course, it says, I assure you it's fake. So, again, right there. And then if you all remember back in the day, in the VHS days, everybody had to carry a membership card to the VHS shop that you go to, the mom and pop stores. So like I was telling people when I grew up, I had a local one called Roadrunner Video. And you could not rent movies there unless you had the membership card. And everybody had to have one, or you could use your dad's or whatever. But they had to keep it on there because if you didn't bring back the movies or the movie came back damaged, they would charge it to your account. And you couldn't get anything else until you either brought the movie back or you never brought it back, or you damaged it or got lost or whatever. That's how they kept track. I know this is a foreign concept to most people nowadays that are younger, that you had to have like an exclusive membership card to rent a movie, but that was a thing. And so from this movie, there you go, you had to have that. So the RST Video Incorporated, RST Video Membership Card. And I went on, this is signed at the bottom by Randall Graves, which is the character name on the movie Clerks. And I saw this and I immediately went online because I thought about, ooh, that'd be cool to buy a box of Clerks cards off of Skybox. But one, I couldn't find any, and two, they were like crazy for a sealed box or whatever. It was like they want like $100 or $80 or something ridiculous. I'm like, what? There ain't nobody even a star in that movie. There's no famous people in that movie whatsoever. So even the chance of getting a relic or an autograph, I mean, you can get their autographs at a convention for like $20 all day long. So anyways, this was probably my favorite card sent to me. So Caesar, thank you. Most of you all probably know who Caesar is. Don't let him being a Mexican deter you from his channel, or that he sometimes will get partially nude, or that he'll do the most politically incorrect videos known to man on YouTube. Don't let that stop you, because he is a good guy. He'd be better if he was white, but even though he's not white, I still like him. He's okay. He told me that he's here legally, so as long as he's here legally, I'm okay with that. So anyways, with all kidding aside, Caesar, thank you so much, man. You're the greatest. Good buddy. I really just can't thank you enough. And I really appreciate the very thoughtful care package. I could tell that you put some actual feeling behind it. It wasn't just like, hey, here's a few cards, which might be the case at the end of the day, but it was meaningful to me. So it means a lot, man. Thanks a lot. So guys, go please check out Pepino Man. He doesn't have very many subscribers. He's a somewhat, he's been here forever, but no one likes him. So go check out his channel. You won't be sad that you did. Until next time, bye.